Hello, and welcome to our channel English Podcast. I am Sarah.
And I am Mike.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to English Podcast. I'm Sarah.
And I'm Mike. Thanks so much for joining us today.
We're really glad you're here. On our show, we focus on helping you learn practical, everyday English.
That's right. And if you enjoy what we're doing, we'd love it if you could subscribe and give us a thumbs up. It really means a lot to us.
Absolutely. So, Mike, what's our topic for today?
Today, we're diving into something super useful, talking about your emotions in English.
Perfect. This is such an important skill. So let me start by asking you, Mike, how are you feeling right now?
I'm doing pretty well, thanks. The sun is shining, which always puts me in a good mood. What about you?
I'm feeling wonderful. I got plenty of rest last night, so I'm feeling energized.
That's great to hear. You know, I'm a bit sleepy myself. I stayed up too late watching a documentary.
Oh, really? Well, hopefully you'll get better sleep tonight.
I sure hope so. Hey, Sarah, what did you do over the weekend?
I actually met up with some old college friends. We went out for brunch together. It was really enjoyable.
That sounds fantastic. I'm glad you had a good time.
Thanks. You know, talking about our daily experiences is actually a natural way to discuss emotions.
Exactly. We can say things like, I'm doing well, or I'm feeling sleepy to express how we feel.
Right, and this brings up an interesting point. We can use both I am and I feel when talking about emotions. Is there any difference between them?
Good question. Generally speaking, they're pretty similar, but I feel often refers to this specific moment, while I am might describe something more ongoing.
So if I say I am an optimistic person, that's describing my personality. But I feel optimistic today is about my current state.
Precisely. You've got it. Now, let's explore some basic emotions that come up all the time.
Let's begin with happiness. Mike, what kinds of things make you feel happy?
Well, I feel happy when I'm cooking my favorite meals. There's something about making pasta from scratch that really lifts my spirits.
I love that. For me, happiness comes from spending time outdoors. Going for walks in nature makes me feel really content.
I also feel happy when I complete all my tasks for the week. That sense of accomplishment is wonderful.
Yes, or when my home is organized and tidy, that gives me such peace of mind.
So we've covered happiness. What would be the opposite emotion?
That would be sadness. I feel sad during the winter months when daylight is limited and everything feels gray.
I understand that. I feel sad when I have to leave my hometown after visiting my parents. Those goodbyes are tough.
They really are. I also feel sad watching emotional films, especially ones about animals in difficult situations. I get teary-eyed every time.
That's completely normal. Feeling sad shows we have empathy.
True. It demonstrates that we care deeply about things.
All right, so happiness and sadness are clear. What about being tired?
Oh, I'm definitely familiar with that one. I feel tired after exercising at the gym, especially leg day.
I feel tired when I don't get my usual 7 or 8 hours of sleep. My whole body feels heavy.
Right. So we've got happy, sad, and tired. What other basic feelings should we mention?
How about hunger? Actually, I'm feeling hungry at this very moment.
Already? It's barely mid-morning.
I know, but I only had a piece of toast for breakfast. Not enough.
Fair enough. I'm not hungry yet, but I am thirsty. I could really use some tea.
Great example. So hunger and thirst are physical sensations we experience.
And they can range in intensity, slightly hungry versus extremely hungry.
When I'm extremely hungry, I can't focus on anything. My mind goes blank.
Same here. Now, let's discuss some more intense emotions.
Sometimes happiness becomes something even bigger. We feel excited.
Excitement is such a powerful emotion. I feel excited when I'm preparing for a vacation, thinking about all the places I'll explore.
Me too. I feel excited when I'm booking tickets for concerts or events. The anticipation is amazing.
Although sometimes when I think about flying, I also feel nervous.
Ah, yes, nervousness. That's when uncertainty creeps in and you feel a bit anxious.
Exactly. Like when I have to give a presentation at work, I feel nervous beforehand. My stomach gets butterflies.
But you're talking to listeners right now without any problem.
True, but that's because we're having a natural conversation. The nervous feeling disappears when I'm comfortable.
That makes sense. So excitement and nervousness can actually coexist, like before starting something new.
Right, you're excited about the opportunity, but nervous about the unknown parts.
Now let's talk about anger. That's a challenging emotion.
Nobody enjoys feeling angry. I feel angry when I'm stuck in traffic and running late for something important. It's so frustrating.
I feel angry when technology doesn't work properly, like when my computer crashes and I lose my work.
Ugh, that's the worst. So, when you're feeling angry, what helps you calm down?
I try breathing exercises. I inhale slowly for 4 counts, hold it, then exhale slowly. It really helps.
That's smart. I sometimes step outside for fresh air or listen to calming music.
Those are great strategies. Another strong emotion is surprise.
I enjoy being surprised. It happens when something unexpected occurs.
Right, could be positive or negative. A positive surprise is receiving an unexpected compliment at work or finding money in an old jacket pocket.
And a negative surprise might be discovering you have a flat tire or realizing you forgot about an important appointment.
My experience surprise is generally positive, but if I were to describe a negative version, I would probably use the word shocked. I was shocked by the news about the accident.
Let's discuss fear. I feel scared when I'm watching horror films late at night.
If it scares you, why watch them?
They're thrilling in a strange way, but afterward, every little sound makes me jump.
Maybe stick to comedies then. What scares me is hearing strange sounds when I'm home alone or walking through poorly lit areas.
Those are valid fears. They're protective instincts keeping us alert.
Now, on the opposite end, there's feeling relaxed.
Relaxation is wonderful. I feel most relaxed on weekend mornings with a cup of coffee and a good magazine. No obligations, no pressure.
That sounds ideal. I feel relaxed after yoga class or taking a warm bath at the end of the day.
So relaxation is basically the opposite of nervousness. No tension, just calm.
There's also that feeling when you're anticipating something positive in the future.
You mean being excited about what's coming?
Similar, but we often say looking forward to something. It expresses positive anticipation.
Right. I'm looking forward to the long weekend coming up. I'm looking forward to trying that new restaurant downtown.
I'm looking forward to spring arriving. I'm looking forward to our next episode.
These are all great examples. Now, what about when your workload becomes overwhelming?
That's stress. I feel stressed when I have multiple deadlines approaching and not enough hours to complete everything.
I feel stressed before important meetings or when handling complicated problems with tight timelines.
How do you manage stress?
I create organized lists, breaking big tasks into smaller, manageable steps. It helps me feel more in control.
That's excellent advice. Let's not overlook boredom.
Boredom happens when there's nothing engaging to occupy your time, no interesting activities or entertainment available.
Though, honestly, I rarely feel bored. There's always something to do.
True for you, but on occasional rainy afternoons with no plans, even you might feel a bit bored.
Fair point. When that happens, I usually reach out to friends or find a new hobby to explore.
What about emotions we have regarding other people? For example, when a friend is going through difficulties, how do you feel?
I feel sympathetic. I want to support them. I might say, I'm sorry you're dealing with this, or I'm here if you need anything.
That's compassionate. And when a friend achieves something wonderful?
I feel happy for them. I say, I'm so happy for you, or congratulations, you deserve it.
These are important social emotions that help us connect with others. What about seeing strangers who need assistance?
I feel compassion and want to help if possible. Our emotions help us relate to others' experiences.
Let's practice with more scenarios. How do you feel after succeeding at something challenging?
I feel proud of the effort I put in and what I accomplished.
Pride is valuable. I feel proud when I learn something difficult, like a new language skill, or when I create something with my own hands.
Our listeners should feel proud when they understand our podcast and improve their English.
Absolutely. How do you feel when you're waiting for a long time?
I feel impatient. Waiting in long lines at stores tests my patience.
Nobody likes waiting, but patience is an important quality to develop.
I'm working on it, but it's challenging.
Another feeling is confusion. When do you experience that?
I feel confused when instructions aren't clear or when someone explains something complicated too quickly.
Or when people speak English very rapidly with lots of slang, that can be confusing for learners.
But we speak clearly and at a moderate pace here.
Exactly. So hopefully nobody feels confused listening to us.
Let's revisit worry. It's like a persistent, nagging nervousness.
I feel worried when family members are traveling and I don't hear from them. I wonder if everything's okay.
That's because you care about them. It comes from love.
Love really is the most powerful emotion. We love our families, our friends, and we love learning and growing.
And we love everyone listening to our podcast.
What about disappointment?
That's when your expectations aren't met and you feel let down. I feel disappointed when my favorite sports team loses an important game. That disappointment can last for days.
And what about feeling exhausted but satisfied after a full active day?
Like after spending a whole day hiking or at an amusement park, you're physically tired but emotionally happy.
Exactly. That's a positive kind of tired.
This shows that feelings often mix together. It's rarely just one pure emotion.
Great point. That's why it's perfectly fine to use multiple words. I'm tired but satisfied, or I'm nervous but excited.
How do you feel when you're full of energy?
I feel energetic. This happens for me in the mornings after good sleep and a healthy breakfast. I feel like I can tackle anything.
I feel energetic after exercise sometimes, though not always.
And the opposite? When you have zero energy?
That's beyond tired. That's exhausted. When I helped my friend move apartments last month, carrying furniture upstairs all day, I was completely exhausted afterward.
I believe it. That's hard physical work.
Now, what about when something is humorous?
We feel amused, though usually we just say, "That's funny," and laugh.
Right, when someone tells a good joke, I laugh. Humor brings happiness.
Making others laugh is a wonderful gift.
One more important emotion, loneliness.
Loneliness is difficult. It's feeling isolated and wishing for companionship.
I feel lonely when I'm traveling alone in unfamiliar places where I don't know anyone.
I feel lonely when all my friends are unavailable and I'm by myself on weekend evenings.
What can we do about loneliness?
Reaching out to someone, even just a phone call helps. Taking a walk where other people are around can help too.
And listening to podcasts like ours. We're here keeping you company.
That's right. Remember, all emotions are valid and normal. Talking about them is healthy.
Discussing feelings helps us understand ourselves better and helps others understand us too.
So please practice using these words. Try saying, "I feel grateful today," or "I'm a bit anxious right now."
We've covered so many emotions today. That was really comprehensive.
It was. But let's review some key vocabulary to help reinforce what we learned.
Excellent idea. We'll go through 5 important words slowly and clearly.
First word, excited. Everyone repeat, excited.
This means feeling very happy and eager about something that's going to happen. There's positive energy about the future.
For example, I'm excited about my trip to the mountains, or the students are excited for summer break.
My example, I'm excited to learn new English words every day.
Perfect. So listeners, think of something you're excited about. Try making your own sentence with this word.
Second word, nervous. Repeat, nervous.
This is when you feel worried or anxious about something upcoming. You're uncertain about what will happen.
Your body might react. Maybe your hands get sweaty or your heart beats faster.
Example, I feel nervous before job interviews. Or, she's nervous about meeting his parents.
My example, I was nervous before my driving test, but I passed.
See, nervous feelings are temporary and things usually turn out fine.
Third word, relaxed. Repeat, relaxed.
This is the opposite of nervous or stressed. It means feeling calm, peaceful, and at ease.
Example, I feel relaxed when I'm at the beach. Or, after meditation, I feel very relaxed.
My example, Sunday afternoons are relaxing. I read books and feel completely relaxed.
So relaxation is when both your body and mind are at peace.
Fourth and final word, proud. Repeat, proud.
Feeling proud means you're satisfied and pleased with an accomplishment, yours or someone else's.
Example, I'm proud of finishing my degree. Or, parents feel proud when their children succeed.
My example, I felt proud after completing my first marathon.
That's definitely something to be proud of.
Fifth and final word, sorry. Repeat, sorry.
This word has two main uses. First, it's an apology when you make a mistake. I'm sorry I'm late, or sorry for interrupting you.
Second, it expresses sympathy for someone else's situation. I'm sorry you're not feeling well, or I'm sorry about your loss.
So sorry works both for apologizing and for showing you care about someone's problems.
Let's repeat all five. Excited, happy anticipation. Nervous, worried about something. Relaxed, calm and peaceful. Proud, satisfied with achievement. Sorry, apologizing or showing sympathy.
Try using these words this week in your own sentences.
Well, Sarah, this has been a really valuable conversation.
I agree. We explored so many different emotions, from happiness to sadness, from excitement to nervousness.
We covered a lot of ground today. Let's wrap up with a quick summary.
Perfect. Today, we practiced discussing emotions in English. The most important lesson is that all feelings are normal and natural.
The key skill is being able to express them in words.
We learned many emotion words today. We started with basic ones: happy, sad, tired, hungry, and thirsty.
Those are the foundation. Then we moved to stronger emotions like excited and nervous, and we learned these can happen simultaneously.
We discussed anger and coping strategies like deep breathing. We covered surprise, which can be positive or negative, and fear, which protects us.
We contrasted stressed feelings with relaxed ones and discussed boredom, pride, and other emotions.
We talked about feelings towards other people, feeling sympathetic or happy for them.
And we touched on impatience, confusion, disappointment, loneliness, and more.
That's a comprehensive list. But remember, you don't need to memorize everything at once. Start with a few new words each day.
And the grammar is straightforward. Simply use I am or I feel with these emotion words. I am happy. I feel nervous. I am grateful.
Exactly right. Now for our favorite part.
The question of the day.
Today's question uses what we've learned. Here it is. What made you feel happy this week?
Let me give an example from my own week. I reconnected with a childhood friend through social media, and we video chatted for an hour. That made me very happy.
What a wonderful example. So you could write, reconnecting with an old friend made me happy this week.
Perfect. What about you, Sarah?
This week, I discovered a beautiful new park near my neighborhood. I sat on a bench reading for an hour in the sunshine. That simple experience made me feel very happy and peaceful.
That sounds lovely. So you might write, discovering a new park and reading outside made me happy.
Exactly. Now it's your turn, listeners. Think about your past 7 days. What's one thing, big or small, that brought you happiness?
Maybe it was enjoying your morning coffee, watching something funny online, accomplishing a goal, or spending time with loved ones.
Please share your answer in the comments. Write just one sentence. We'd love to read them.
Don't feel nervous about writing. This is how we practice and improve together.
And if you want to share another emotion, feel free. You could write, I felt proud this week because, or I felt grateful when.
We genuinely want to hear from you.
Before we finish, thank you so much for spending this time with us today.
Learning English is a journey, and we're honored to be part of yours.
Remember to be patient with yourself. Some days your English will feel strong, other days it might feel difficult. That's completely normal.
The important thing is consistent practice. Even just a little bit each day makes a difference.
Maybe watch one of our episodes again or practice speaking out loud to yourself.
We'll return soon with another practical English conversation.
Next time, we might discuss hobbies or food or daily routines.
You'll have to come back to find out.
If you haven't already, please subscribe to English Podcast and turn on notifications so you don't miss our next episode.
From everyone here at English Podcast, keep practicing, keep learning, and take care.
See you next time. Bye, everyone.
Goodbye.